Game week 26 is on the way, technically 27 for Liverpool. And big weekend, early kickoff, Everton Man U.
The worst thing about that is we're going to lose first thing on Saturday, and it's going to ruin the whole weekend. Like it
Yeah,
just ruins your whole weekend.
it does, yeah. But also it gets it out of the way, so that will help
And
you,
and if you win the early kickoff, it's great because you can kick back and
yeah,
sort of just watch the rest of the games
let's
play
face
out.
it. They're not
Yeah,
beating
but it's
Everton though,
United.
are they?
Yeah, but it's United. There's
Is
no
it
if
at?
we win.
I was going to say, is it at Old Trafford? But it doesn't really make much difference, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's at Everton.
And if
Yeah.
they
Uh,
beat you, they go 4 points clear of you.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Like you know what? It's meaningless to me now. As long as we get 40 points in the end.
Then the
I don't know if you will.
3 o'clock kickoff and go. London Derby, Arsenal West Ham.
Yeah, I'm
Big,
going for that.
big one.
Yeah, I mean, it's big because we just got to keep pressure on Liverpool, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we're playing before them. Psychologically, that's quite strong for us. You know, if we can cut the gap to 5 points before they go to the Etihad. I mean, we should beat West Ham at home. We tend to. But again, if Sterling starts, because what I'm worried about is, does he, obviously Marino as a number nine, it worked in the 20 minutes we saw against Leicester. I mean, I don't know if Havertz, I must admit, I don't know if Havertz finishes both of those. So why not?
And
And West
let's
Ham
take
are
a
quite a
straw
big,
poll. Let's take a straw
Havertz is
poll.
injured, I've still mentioned him. But if they're quite a big team,
It's
so if you
more,
put
it's more. No, I think, Pierce, it's more the fact that you're beginning to turn. I think that's what.
no, not at all, not at all. But I mean, they were both really good
It's
finishes.
seeing the light.
This is more credit to Marino than it is a slight at Kai. But my point being, start him up top because Sterling is like playing with 10 men. So put Trossard out on the left because he's good there. Guarnieri's class, keep him on the right, and put Marino as a lump in the middle. I can hold it up, can finish, he can sniff a goal out. But I don't think Arteta will. I think he'll go
Surely
against
he has to.
Sterling,
He has
Trossard,
to.
Guarnieri. Because
I think
don't
he has
know,
to.
in the post match, Marino was interviewed after the game. I don't know whether this is like mind games from Arteta, and he's told him to say that. We only just, he only mentioned it to me this morning that I might have to come on as number nine, and they said, "Do you think you'll play there again?" He said, No, I won't." And I wonder whether that's intentional to keep teams guessing rather than saying, "Well, yeah, because we've got no fucking strikers, so I will be the number nine moving forward." So,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
really
I think
curious
he's
to
got
see
to.
how we set up
Yeah,
what that team looks like.
yeah.
I
But
think
and you
Arteta
know
has a
what?
bit of
Some
Guardiola.
good
He
games.
has a bit of Guardiola sometimes, where he
Yeah, a bit
like
of, yeah.
tries to be too clever. It's
Yeah,
like, look, it worked. Just put him up there. Like,
He
the
should be a bit more like
good
Amarin,
ones.
shouldn't
I think the good games, top four clashes, right? You've got
more like Aspirin.
Villa Chelsea, which will be
he? Yeah,
Good game.
best of
That's a
football,
good game, yeah.
and Newcastle Nottingham Forest
that's a good game as well.
would be another great one, and obviously the biggie, Man City Liverpool. What you said, Pierce, if Liverpool lose that, so they've already played a game extra. If they lose that and you win both of yours, you're
Well, if they lose that, technically it's in our hands because we've got to go to Anfield. So, I mean, it's not in our hands; it's still in
It's also
Liverpool.
in their hands.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like we can
Yeah, it's
actually,
in your hands though.
if they
It is in
lose
your hands.
it, we can win all our games and win the league. But I mean, we'll probably
Yeah.
win at Anfield, but get battered by Forest and then lose to fucking Southampton. Do you know what I mean? That'd be typical Arsenal.
there's
But
there's what 12 or so games left there. There's going to be some twists and turns, and
Well,
I reckon there's going to be a flip between first and second a couple of times between now and then.
I don't know if I can handle that.
yeah, yeah, I think there will be because I think both teams are going to drop a lot more points. I don't think either team looks. I mean, Arsenal obviously with their issues in attack and the injuries and whatnot, and Liverpool don't look that solid. They're both playing in multiple tournaments. They've both got Champions League fixtures that they will be. Both of them will want to progress in the Champions League. Of course, they will. So there's so much to go in this season, and it's never been over. The only way it could be over is if suddenly Arsenal drop off a cliff and just go on a really bad
Yeah,
run, I
which is
think.
a possibility. I mean, we really, to have any sort of chance, we need Martinelli and Saka back quickly because Jesus and Havertz, their seasons are over. Saka and Martinelli, and then all of a sudden you've got some options. Our front three of Sterling, Trossard, Wanyeri can rotate. I mean, what I would put is Wanyeri through the middle, Saka on the right, because I don't think you can drop Wanyeri, and then Martinelli and Trossard rotate on the left. If we've got them two back, then coming into, because we've got United away, Chelsea at home in March, if we've got them two guys back and the rest of the squad are fit, then we just got to hope Liverpool blow it. And they've started to wobble. They dropped points against Everton and they weren't great against Everton. They weren't great against Wolves. And I mean, they missed a couple of sitters, but even still, their goals were quite jammy and Villa played well. So going to the Etihad, although City aren't what they were a season or two ago,
it'll be tough.
It's still a tough ask. Yeah, it's a tough game.
Still not an easy thing.
It's probably the best game in the situation we're in, trying to chase them. Playing first at home on Saturday in a winnable fixture is probably the best game you could hope for as an Arsenal fan. Liverpool going to the Etihad on Sunday with a little bit of pressure on them.
But
it's like George said. If this keeps going up until Liverpool Arsenal, it's going to be a cracker, and it's a 6 point.
Oh yeah,
whoever wins that will pretty much.
That'll be a horrible game for you two if it does go to that.
Oh, it'd be fucking awful. Like I say, if it might be over before then because it's like third to last game of the season. But if Liverpool lose a game, whether that's City on the weekend, Newcastle midweek next week, and we've got to beat West Ham and Forest, and going away to Forest and winning is not going to be easy. But if we can win both of those, we've got points to get this on.
That's a tough game. That is really Forest away midweek. That's a nasty place to go. Liverpool at home, though, right?
On that note, thanks, guys.